What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayBoyGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Northern Illinois to kick off our conference schedule, and we got thrashed, 35-21. That score, yes, we only got beat by 14, but it felt like we got beat by 30. You look at the box score, the third quarter was an absolute disaster of epic proportions. Just nothing went our way, not a single thing, and we couldn't recover from it. They had an impact halfback that could do no wrong. It was just one of those games that I had no chance. So we got to move on from it. We're 2-1, and we got another road trip, and we're going to take on another winless team that means nothing. That record means nothing. Those stats mean nothing. None of this really means much of anything other than they got more talent than we do, and hopefully their talent is in the wrong spot, so to speak. So we'll just see what happens. Hopefully we can get our first conference win of the season, but let's go to recruiting before we head into the game. We're going after 5 guys, same all season. Ryan McIntosh. We're in great shape here for the strong safety. Hopefully, I think it's the next week he's going to come and visit. We got wide receiver Jason Coleman. We got a positive pitch. Great shape there. Next up, we got guard Kevin Whitlock. This is super important. We need offensive linemen in the worst way, especially big dudes like this. We're number 1 on his list, but we got a negative pitch. That's why we got extra 5 points put on him. Then we got quarterback Tyler Randall, number 1 on his list. That's good. His arm is terrible, but at least he could run a little bit. But we don't know what he's into. He just won't tell us anything. And then last but not least, we got tackle Victor Hampton. We're number 1 on his list. I think we're going to get this kid. Thankfully, he is visiting soon. But we need to get him before NC State puts more points on him because, again, we sacrificed 5 points off of him to put him on that guard. Either way, we're in good shape, but we got to win some games, and this is where things can get iffy. So let's go and check out their uniform. Starting off, this is their default. Looks pretty cool. Did they got an alternate? They do, but it's kind of jacked up. Their numbers are yellow. You just can't read it. So I think we're going to go, look at this alternate 2. That's just another away uniform. We'll go with their home uniform. All right, fingers crossed. We need a good win. They got a bunch of players out, it seems. I haven't looked at their roster yet. They're not doing anything well so far this year, but again, that means nothing until you actually play these teams and just see what happens. We just saw that with Northern Illinois. All right, let's go to the coin toss. I won it, but I want the ball in the second half. We're going to get the ball in the second half. I want to go look at their roster. Second off, quarterback, pocket passer, that's good. I'm not worried about him running around. His backup looks like a true freshman that can run a little bit. But they got an impact halfback. Yay. Just another nightmare ordeal. We just got to hope for the best here, that he doesn't just go for 400 yards on us. Fullback, nothing there. I'm not too worried about that. Wide receiver, impact guy. This is another tough scenario. You got an impact receiver, impact halfback. That means they'll probably balance of some sort. Looks like their number 2 wide receiver is out for the day. That's nice, and not much behind them. Tight end, 80, 74 speed. Can't catch all that well, but I expect him to get a touch or 2 at least. Let's look at their offensive line. 82, 70, 76, 84, and 76. So it looks like their left tackle and right guard are pretty good. Look at their line, defensive line. I think they run a 4-3. I should know this. I played them last year. I just forgot. But 84 and 74 on the edge. 78 and 76. Well, this guy is out. That's very helpful. So their defensive line isn't nowhere near as good as Northern Illinois', especially up front. Hopefully our guards can get some push today. Left outside linebacker out, but there's not a big drop-off there. Middle linebacker, 80. And we are, very lucky here. Impact guy, 10 weeks out with an injury, and it's a drop-off big time after him. So we got very fortunate on this one. Hopefully we can move the ball a little bit better because of this guy. Cornerback, top guy, out for a game. Nice. Then you got 76 and a drop-off after that. You go to free safety, 74 and 74. Just not much here. This guy's pretty slow. Then you got a strong safety at 70. Average kicker and an average punter. All right, looks like they got 2 impact guys on the back end. I'm going to try to kick it straight, and I did not do a good job of that. Kicked it over here, and this is probably going to go out of bounds to the 35. Ooh, barely got in the touchback. Barely. So they're going to start on the 20. I'm going to go cover 2 man for now. I think they're going to run a lot. That's what I would do. Anytime you got an impact halfback, you got to use it. And they're going halfback direct out of the gate. And I'm going to give 5 yards. Not much you can do with a halfback direct. Let's go. I'm going to do a 1 high. We're going to blitz our nickel. Just to help off that edge. Do something like this. I may be playing a lot of defensive tackle today. Just kind of plug up the middle. Get him, get him, get him. Intercept that, somebody. So I think the pressure made the difference here. He almost got the sack. We just didn't have anybody on the back end to make the interception, which is fine. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 5? Oh, man, this is where they may either run or pass. Anytime it's 5 yards and in, I could see him going either way with it. I'm going to do this. It wouldn't shock me if they just ran it. They're going to pass it. But he's... Stop him. Nice. McNeil. Good job, Al. Open field tackle on that guy. I'm shocked I made that tackle. I'm not the best when it comes to tackling. So we're going to force a punt. Good job, everybody. Let's get on offense and see if we can do something about that. We need to gain a possession. So we're halfway there. Let's see if this guy shanks it to the right. It's not terrible. Somebody get a block or two on the left for me. Just, nope, ain't going to happen. So we're on the left hash. Let's start off with basic triple from normal. They're going 5-2. Just makes it super hard to run against. I'm going to go to the left. I probably didn't need to do that. Not much of blocking up front anyway. It's just all kinds of terrible. So let's go. Let's go basic option out of wishbone normal. We'll go to the right this time. Get a block and just stick with it. No reason to pitch it there. So that's a first down. Good job, Jackson. I think I'm going to go play action off of that. Let's go back to normal. Let's go PA roll right. And they're going man. 5-2 again. Let's just read these safeties. Cover 1. Bad throw. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go wide, and I'm going to go halfback option. Just don't spread out on me. Okay, I'm going to go to the left. If it'll let me do it. There we go. Get to the outside. I'm going to let Gardner just handle it. Just might as well. Yeah, just get a first down with him. Good job. Let's try some triple. Let's go not wide. Let's go split. Triple. Let's see what they do here. Crunching in. I may go to the right on this one. Oh, my guard. Oh my gosh. And look at my right guard. Look at my center. Oh, that's such a mess. Look at how bad that blocking is. And for some reason, the game wouldn't let me pitch. I say I'm trying to pitch, and I guess I just didn't pitch it in time. So that makes it what? 2nd and 10? I think I'm going to go back to power option. Oh, my offensive line. And they look halfway decent for the conference, but for whatever reason, they're just... Get a block right there. Get a block right there. Just keep it with Jackson. Might as well. So where are we? It's 1st and 10. We probably need to go basic run. I'm going to give Jackson a break. So let's do a basic run from wide again. I'm going to go back to the left. Get a block or two. Get up the field. Get a touchdown. Great job, Gardner. Now, here's the reason why I've done it. By far, my best offensive lineman is this guy right here. So I feel like it's in my best interest to run to the left more often. My left guard got blasted. Thankfully, we was able to get around my tackle. Done a good job there. All it took was a juke and 6 points. I may get a good thumbnail like right here, possibly. Let's see if this will be a good one. That will be pretty cool. Can I get that? Let me see if I can get that thumbnail real quick. Yep, that looks pretty cool. We'll go with that. So we're on the scoreboard first. We'll get back on defense here shortly. Let's get an extra point. I may have missed that. Oh, that was close. My kicking's been way off this year, and I don't have good kickers to bail me out. That's another thing we got to prioritize in the offseason. The problem is when you got a kicker that's coming back next year, there's not going to be hardly any kickers interested in you in the offseason, so you're kind of like stuck with your kicker. I've almost thought about cutting my kicker like right before the offseason or something, just to help myself out. I may look into that at the end of the year. I'm going to go back cover 2 men at a 4-2-5. Let's do an over front. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Just way too easy. Everybody got to push. Oh, my defensive line. Got to get better there. They're going 4 wide here. I'm going to go quarters. I got to make up my mind what kind of defensive ends I need. I'm almost to the point where I just want the biggest dudes possible just so we don't get pushed around so often. Gosh, perfect throw. Man, this quarterback. Got a decent little arm on him there. Right where it needed to be. Let's go to 1 high. And, of course, they're blitzing from that. I'm going to do this. Oh, you got to be kidding. Touchdown. I don't know what to do. Impact halfback, you can't stop him. Burnt. Gosh, so pathetic. You just sit there and take it and hope for the best. All right, let's go back. Let's do something like this. Play action. Good job. Defensive end came off the back edge. Got to take advantage of that. Man, we got it. Second. Let's go. I'm going to go zone blitz. I may have to just start controlling the blitzers more to give ourselves a chance. I'm going to do something like this. Toss play that way. You got to stop. I would almost threw something if he was going to break that other tackle. So it's 3rd and 15. Man, if we can hold him to a field goal, that would be great. Can I get around this tackle? I'm going to try. Good job. Ow, that was a weird looking sack. Go back and look at that. Look at the way this quarterback comes down. That's a really weird animation. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. So they're going to go for a field goal. Now, their kicker isn't very good. He's average, but an average CPU kicker is like an All-American usually in this game unless you change some sliders around. So I fully expect him to make this. Perfect kick. Look at that. He had another 30 yards on it. Golly. But we got him, kept him out of the end zone. That's what matters. So let's get back on offense and see if we can get a touchdown. Let's keep running the ball. I'd like to try to get the pass game going. Just don't know how well that will go. It's been a struggle this year. We're going to try triple again. We'll go from split. They're going nickel, and they're double teaming him. I think I may go this way. And what is... Jeez, that was just... Look how terrible... Look at my line play. So what happened here? Boom, just destroy... I mean, how did we not lose yardage? Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. I feel bad for my offensive line. They're playing so badly. Let's just run to the left, I guess. As long as they don't shift hard that way, we'll go that way at least. Oh, yeah, face mask. Thank you. Man, we needed that. I tried to pitch it. I don't know if you heard my button, but it just wouldn't get it off in time. Accept it. Thank you. Definitely accept that one. I'm going to go back to power. And they're going 5-2. Please don't spread out. Okay, that should help a little bit maybe. My left guard just got blasted. Golly, look at my left guard. Brr. Look at both of my guards. You can't run the ball very well when both your guards play that terrible. But what do you do? 2nd and 8. I'm going to go... Gardner's about to pass out. Let's go option. I'm going to do it from tight this time. Just see how they handle it. They're going 4-3. I want to go to the right badly. Let's try it. Good job, everybody. Good job. First down. My right side of the line done their job on that one. They blocked just enough. I was able to cut through. End of the first quarter, we're up 4 points, so I can't complain. Let's go slot. I'm going to try play action again. They're going man again. I'm trying to remember the last time any team went zone against this play. Cover 0. Watch out. Watch out. I got to run. Got to run. Almost got sacked again. Everybody and their brother kind of came through. Thankfully, I had the wherewithal to run for my life on that one. 2nd and 6. I feel like I got no choice but to go back to wishbone. That's the only thing that's kind of working at the moment. Nothing from flexbone's working. Get a blocker, everybody. Just stick with it, Jackson. Oh, good hit. Get a first down there. I'm going to sneak in. I'm going to let McDaniel have a chance here. I'm going to go basic dive at a slot. And just see if we can sneak up the middle for something, anything. They're going cover 0, so this may not work. Told you. Just... That was a cluster. So let's go. I'm going to run basic power. Oh, gosh. Let's see if Gardner can do something. Get a block or two. Just couldn't get around him. And he's not very strong, so I don't really expect him to use a stiff arm there. So it's 3rd and 8 on the 18. Oh, gosh. We don't have a kicker that can really... Oh, man. Let's go. I'm going to do basic option. That's the only thing I trust at the moment. I don't really trust our pass game. And they're spreading out. Of course they are. Shoot. Look, it's just perfect defense as usual. Just everything seems like it's a struggle these last couple of games. I don't get it. We're going up against worse teams. I got to kick the field goal. I hope I can make it. My kicker's terrible. So I got to do this perfectly on my part or it will not go in. Going 5 that way. And I just short-armed it. Look at this. All right, so we're up 10, or up 7. 10-3. At least we got points out of it. It was a struggle, but we got there somehow. Not a very strong kick. This will be returned. I almost need to do the onside kick thing. Or do the high kick to avoid any easy touchdowns. I have a feeling that may happen today. I'm going to go cover 2 man. They're doing... Don't run to the left. Play off the back foot. Good job, McNeil. Got a hand on it. He hasn't got to do a whole lot this year yet compared to last season. I'm hoping they pass. I'm going to go quarters at a nickel. They're spreading us out. We'll do something like this. Just don't run up the middle. Halfback draw. There he goes. Tack. Good job, linebacker. Good job. So it's what, 3rd and 9. I'm going to go cloud. We need to get after this cat. Let's see if I can do it again with Showers. Do something like this. Going 5 wide. Definitely a pass. I can't imagine him doing QB draw here. Oh, you got to be kidding. Did he get it? Dang it. Look at this. Great play by the quarterback. Just my corner just couldn't get there. Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to get better players. No offense to my current talent, but I'm not a miracle worker either. I got to... In the end, it comes down to players. Intercept that. Gotta... Just another terrible play there. Oh, man. I'm going to take a chance on a zone blitz if I can get to it. We'll go here. I'm going to try it myself. But they're going gun. This may not be even playing. Good job, Al. I'm glad he made the tackle, too. So that makes it what? 2nd and 12? I may stay here, but we'll go quarters. We got arguably like a top 10 defense, but I think we all know that's not really the case. Especially after the last game, another off. Good job, Al. Oh my gosh, 3rd and 9. So can we get a stop? This is the key. 3rd down. I'm going to go here. Here. We need to stop him. Intercept that. Good job, McNeil. He's stepping up. 4th and 9, and that stopped the clock. I'm going to go all out block. I don't really expect a block. They'll probably come in to protect. Nope. Just fair catch it. Don't do anything crazy. So we got a minute and a half to go. Can we get down the field? We can try. As we know, our passing game is just super limited with this offense. I'm going to try a rollout. And they're going... No, watch that. That's intercepted. Shh. That was my fault. They went cover 3 on that one. That could have been so bad. Now I'm scared to death of them getting the ball back. So they're going 5-2. And they're doing that. Let's do this. Their defense is impeccable. Golly, they just won't. Did I pitch it too early? It's like you can't pitch it on perfect time ever. Just another great play by defender. So that's what, 3rd and 7? I may try this rollout again. This scares me. But we'll try it. And we're going man. They're going dime. Please. What worries me here is they're going to have like a QB spy. And here he comes. I knew he was going to kind of get there. 1st down. Call a timeout. I didn't get out of bounds. Call a timeout. I'm going to try another play action play. Because that's the only pass plays I can think of that can help us. We could try a BB screen, maybe. And we're going zone. I hope we don't mess this up. I haven't called this play in forever. This is going to my B back. Get a block. Good little play. Not bad. 1st down. We can try that again. Let's go. Let's do the play action from here. Our drop back passing game is just kind of non-existent in this offense. Not really, but it kind of is. So let's see what we can do here. Cover 1. I see him kind of one-on-one. Huge play. Great job, Carlton Jackson. Great job, Williams. They went cover 1. Normally, I don't go over the top against cover 1 because there's free safety or whoever one high safety does a good job of covering this. But look, he is so far away from my receiver going on the go that I'm glad I had the wherewithal just to go over the top. And Williams almost went out of bounds on the sideline. I don't know if you noticed that, but a killer play. Huge play right there. This may be a good one too. I'll go ahead and take that one while we're here. Oh my gosh. Let's get a touchdown while we're down here. Might as well. Let's just go halfback power. I'm going to run to the right. Get a block or 2. Good job. So now we're up 2 scores. Play of the game so far. Deep shot. That's what those big receivers are for. Just go over the top and hope that they can make a catch. I think what helped on that go route, or on that play action play, was my other go route was aiming right towards that free safety. So he was occupied with that go route, leaving my Z receiver in a better one-on-one situation. So I got to keep that in mind against cover 1. We can still go to that. We got to stop him here. They got a less than a minute. Not a very good kick. He's going to return this one. Get a stop. Good hit. He's not breaking a ton of tackles yet. The halfback. Give it time. He's still got 2 quarters to go, but I'm going to do an over front. I think they'll pass it. You think they're going to try to do something here before the half. Half back direct. Make a tackle, make a tackle, make a... Had to break 3 tackles just to get them down. 2nd and 6, but they're moving, they're running the clock. They're not calling a timeout. I'm going to go cover 2 man. Now I'm expecting them just to run it again. We'll do something like this. And they may wind down that clock. But if they get a first down here, they'll call a timeout. I've seen that way too many times in this game. Just too easy. Way too easy. And again, told you, timeout. Just too good of a block. Look at that. This entire line. Look at that push. Embarrassing. That's why I almost feel like I got to just get the biggest defensive lineman I can find, even at defensive end. Man, that's bad. I'm going to go quarters. I'm going to go here. And we'll do over front. If I was them, I continue to run it. Sack. How in the world was that not a sack? And he's going to break a tackle and he's going to get a first down. I swear. Look at this. Look at this. You got to be kidding. Incredible play by the quarterback, but goofiness by another impact player. Look at this. So he threw it behind him. Look, how is this not a sack? It's just... Do I got just dumb players? I don't know what it is. He breaks a tackle. He breaks a tackle. He breaks a tackle. It's just pathetic. I don't... Let's try. I'm going to go cover 2 man here. This is the Hail Mary, so I'm going to go here. He's probably going to block, come in to protect. So I'm going to go here. I think that halfback stays in the block. And I got destroyed. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whew. Good job, Rodgers. So we dodged a bullet. You could just smell it. They was going to make a big play on that. I mean, they was making one big play after another on that drive. Oh, my gosh. 17-3 at the half. It feels like it's much closer, though. Let's go to the stats. 198 to 116. We're running the ball pretty well. I think they're running the ball pretty well. Thankfully, their passing game isn't really killing it, but they don't really have to. But thankfully, we're just keeping them out of the end zone. That's all that matters in the end. I have to remind myself of that at times, but we got a couple sacks on them. We're doing a little bit better job on 3rd down than they are. We don't have any turnovers. They got the one, and I think we took advantage of that one, if I'm not mistaken. Jackson, 3 of 5, 72 yards. He had the one big bomb and a couple of out routes, I think. Running the ball. Attempts, Garner's got 7 attempts, but Jackson is leading in yards with 57, Garner with 58, but Garner's got the 2 touchdowns. You look at receiving, McDaniel, Williams, and Gardner. So 1 apiece, but not a whole lot to see here. You go to defense, 2 tackles, 2 tackles. Everybody and their brothers got 1 or 2 tackles, so everybody's sharing the wealth on that. Tackles for loss, we got a few, and we got a couple of sacks by Showers and Grant, and we got the 1 interception on the Hail Mary by Rodgers. But remember what happened in the last game. We were ahead on Northern Illinois, then the 3rd quarter happened, and it just all went downhill. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. I'd love to absolutely dominate this 3rd quarter. Let's see if that happens. We're going to let that one go. I'm going to try. I'm not going to do a... I was about to do like a option, but let's just do a basic run. We'll go at a wide this time. And they're spreading out. That doesn't help things. But we got Gardner. Just wait till he's an impact player. Man, I'm going to unleash that kid like nobody's business. 1st and 10. Good job there. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go basic option. We're going to do it at a tight. We're going 5-2. Let's go to the left. Get a block. Just keep... Go... Jackson. Oh, he stepped out. Oh, my gosh. Did he step out? Got good enough blocking. And I was able to get around that guy. Oh, man. That makes it, what, 1st and 10. We can try a triple from Twins, and they're going man, but they're going nickel. I'm going to leave it as is. I almost wanted to go to my wide receiver play, but we'll go over here. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yep. Just terrible job out. I just whiffed it big time. I thought I saw a hole right here, and this guy stood still, so I felt like I read it correctly. The problem is my line just completely just did not do their job, which has been a theme this year. I'm going to go back to normal. Let's go halfback option. Who's on who? I'm going to go to the left. You gotta be, but a face mask. Bailed us out. Whew. Get that back to 2nd and 5 instead of 3rd and 14. We can try. I feel like I've been doing more wishbone than flexbone lately, but that's the only thing that's been helping us out a lot this year. I'm going to go to the right this time. Get a blocker too. Good job. Look, what's the deal with my pitching? Am I doing something wrong? Look, I'm pitching it, but I got stuck in the animation again. I just don't understand it. That's happened way too many times this year. Am I just not pitching it in time? I don't get it. Whatever. We got the first down. That's all that matters. I need to put... I want to switch these two. That way I could do like a basic handoff from flexbone when needed to Gardner. And they're spreading out. Just nothing. And a fumble. God dang it. What's the deal? Golly. My right guard got destroyed again. And a fumble. What did I tell you earlier? 3rd quarter. Here it comes. Oh, just keep my cool. Got to keep my cool. Thank the Lord we're up 2 touchdowns. Nope, he's not open. And I have no faith in this one. Told you. I told you. I told you. Even when I took it over, I told you it's going to happen. Golly. Another dumb 3rd quarter. We can't do nothing right. I had no faith in that CPU safety making a play there, so I feel like I had to do something. And, of course, I failed. Just another terrible play. Golly. Please don't have a terrible 3rd quarter. All right, let's get back on offense and try not to do anything stupid. I guess we're just and it's a winless team. That's what drives me nuts. They have to play great. Is it caked into the game? I don't know. I'm going play action. They're going man again. I need to see some positivity in this 3rd quarter. Cover 0. He's got it. I'm going to let you handle it. Touchdown. Thank you. So at least it's not a complete terrible quarter. I can move on from that. I was starting to wonder. I'm like, man, is everything going to go wrong in the 3rd quarter like it has been? Great throw by Jackson. So the deep ball is keeping us alive in this game. Perfect throw. Add a kid. This may be a good thumbnail right here too. Something like that. Let's go ahead and take that one while we're here. So we got that touchdown back. Now let's see if our defense can hold them. That's part of the offense. If you can chuck it deep every so often, since you're running the ball so much, keep them honest. Thankfully, that's helping us out today. Now, I'm going to do a high kick. I'm scared to death of kicking at one of those impact guys and them getting an easy touchdown. We can't give them any touchdowns today. They're going to get good field position, but I'd rather them do that than just go right down the field on a kick return. It just ain't worth it to me. So let's go that. I'm going to try another zone blitz. We'll do something like this. I'm going to go after myself. They picked up the blitz really well. Good job, McNeil. Man, how many times have I said that today? He's really stepping up. That's 2nd and 10. They're going with a really wide out play. I don't even know what their playbook looks like. They're going 4 wide of some sort. Going gun trips. I got trips on my side. Oh. Just nothing you can do. I got my hand up and I just couldn't get there in time. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What do? You do nothing. You sit there and take it. But it's 3rd and inches. Now, they are going... I'm going to go man lock. Now, I don't know if you noticed, we got a new impact player. We may have had him in the last game. I just don't remember. It was the last game. I try to forget it. But Pace has been a... Yeah, so Pace has been our impact guy on defense. I thought we had another one. So it was corner. So, yes, Pace is now an impact guy. That's awesome to see. Again, he may have been that in the last game. I just don't remember it. So now we got our 3rd impact. Oh, shoo. Pressure. Either that, I just didn't see who he was throwing to. I think he was trying to go to that tight end, and he got stuck. Oh, we got lucky there. Look, we got stuck on the play. So that makes it, what, 4th down in inches? They're going to punt it. I'm going to go middle fan, keep it safe. If they fake it, I don't blame them. We got to take advantage of this. If we can get a touchdown on this drive, I think we're going to be okay. We can't afford any more turnovers. I'm going to fair catch that one. I'm going to go back. Let's do triple from flex. Normal. Man 4-3. I'll probably go to the left on this one. Nope, can't go up the middle. There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Atta boy, atta boy. 6 points taken to the house, freshman. Oh my gosh, incredible play. Huge. And he broke the longest run record in the country, like ever, which I don't think that's technically correct, but that was cool to see. So this is how you run triple. I read the linebacker. Actually, I guess I read him incorrectly. I probably should have handed the ball off right there. That's just my fault. I didn't really see anything up the middle, so I just took it myself. Either way, pitched it. That's how you're supposed to pitch it. Look, we've pitched it earlier than that before, and he gets stuck on the animation, and he doesn't pitch it. But we pitched it there, thankfully. Juke, 6 points. Gone with the freshman who's going to break some records for us this year, and he just broke one right there, apparently. So now we're up 3 scores. Let's get an extra point. I feel bad to not be able to give to the B-back on that one. I thought I read it correctly, and I just didn't. And it resulted in a touchdown. It's like when in doubt, just go to the outside, I guess. That's another thing. This offense is fun. It's not my favorite. It's nowhere near close. I'd rather just be able to pass the ball a bit more and get more exotic there. I'm going to do another high kick. But it's hard to consistently go up the middle unless you really force it, and I don't really want to force it in this offense, especially when we don't have a lot of talent up the middle. To me, it's just not worth it. I'm going to go back to another zone blitz. The flex bone, it's okay in this game, even with me fixing plays and such, but it's like way better even in games like NCAA 14 and whatnot. You can have a lot of fun with that offense in it. Well, any offense in 14 is good. It's very offensive oriented. So I just saved a touchdown because they went halfback direct to the opposite side of the blitz. Had to come all the way around to make the tackle. I'm going to call the same play, though. I'm going to do this. I'm going to let the CPU handle the blitz. I'm going to do a weak side. Another halfback direct. Oh, my gosh. And there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. 6 points. Another impact halfback with a cheese halfback direct, which works great for them. It hardly works for me these days. Just, what do you do? So if you want to, like, the easiest way out of just doing anything offensively, just go halfback direct with an impact halfback and hope you get good blocking like they had there. Perfect blocking. I remember in my last Dynasty, I was running halfback direct sparingly, but most of the time when I did, it just did not work. Somebody blitzed and just destroyed it. All right, got to get that touchdown back. Just don't turn the ball over. We're going to go... I'm going to go halfback option out of wide. Let's take a chance on the right. Oh, just watch out. Golly, just perfect defense again. Just came right on through. Nobody blocked him. I'll go basic option here. I should have flipped it. But I feel like I got no choice but to go right because we got the tight end to help us block. Good block right there. Go Jackson. Go Jackson. Get a first down. Huh? Jackson's bailing us out. We got decent blocking on that one too. It helps. It helps when you get good blocking, you know. Makes all the difference in the world. So I'm going to go play action off of that. They're going right back to man. I dare them to go cover 1 or 0 again. I'll go right back to Williams. Or this time it's long. Apparently Williams ain't out there. Cover 1. And that's coming back. That may be... That's a clipping or a hold. Just all kinds of terrible. First and forever.
10-yard penalty. Still first down.
I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go basic power. I don't want to abandon the flex bone, but just... I feel like wishbones just give me a better chance to run the ball. Let's go to the left. Get a block or two. There we go. Just that one juke was all it took, and it's going to be 6 points. So we got that touchdown back. Oh my gosh. 2 jukes led to 2 big touchdowns pretty much. Otherwise, their defense has been really good today, I feel like. I know we put up 38 on them. Now, if I was not controlling my players, this would be really bad. I'd have no faith in my freshman running back doing a juke right there. He would have, who knows what he would have done. So that gives us a little bit more separation, but our defense has got to play their part. On that last drive, they didn't do it. Their halfback looked like Barry Sanders on that last drive. Let's see if we can try to stop him here. Make a tackle somebody. Coming back. So I feel like a lot of the penalties are going our direction. I know we had that holding just earlier. But I think overall it's going okay. So that's a positive. I'm going to go quarters on him. Play action. Anybody open over here? Nope. So I don't know who he's going to. Almost get a first down, though. Their quarterback ain't too bad. When he's got time to throw, he can make his plays. I'm going to go cover 2 man. Out of 4-2-5. We'll do an over front. Something like this. Too easy. Just another easy. Look how it must be nice to be able to go up the A gap like that and just push people around. I don't know what that feels like. It's been too long since that's happened for us. Let's go. Let's go zone blitz. I'm taking a chance that they go play action. Don't run up the middle. Go play action. Play action. Good job. Thank you. I guessed correctly. Finally, that's our first user sack I've had. No, I got that one in the first quarter with our defensive end. So that makes it 3rd and 6. We'll go Cloud.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 25-yard.
We'll do something like this. I'm going to go after him myself. I think they'll pass. You would assume so, but it wouldn't shock me if they ran it either. And good. That's smart. Just go to your best player, I guess. Just win and down. Look at him. He's going to get over 200 yards today easily. We still got a full quarter to go. We can't stop him. If I was them, I'd have him the ball like every play. That's what impact players do. And I love this is my favorite football game ever. But its biggest problem at times is the impact player stuff. It's great at sometimes, it's awful in the other. It's just something you got to deal with. Another up the gut. That's a touchdown. Oh, wow. Thankfully, my impact player got around it and made a tackle. But a good call. Run it away from the blitz. So that's end of the 3rd quarter. At least that wasn't a disastrous 3rd quarter. We was able to get a couple touchdowns out of it. And we're up 3 scores still. I'm going to plug up the middle a little bit. Let's do a linebacker blitz from nickel. I'll control the defensive tackle. Don't know how useful I've been doing that today, but we'll try it. Another halfback direct. What do you know? They're just going to try to cheese us to death today, aren't they? How many halfback directs have they called today? And now he's close to 200. I'm going to do a one high from, we'll blitz the nickel this time. Let me guess. Are they going to go back to halfback direct? Nope, we're going to go halfback dive. So it just fumble it. Of course they won't. It's just too easy. Just halfback dive, halfback direct. Just flip it back and forth. One day I may run that offense just to really upset some viewers who don't like that type of offense. Which I understand it. Oh, man. Good play by the quarterback. I almost got the sack, and he still got the ball off. They'll probably go halfback direct again on this one. They're loving this trips over formation. And halfback direct for me, it's really nice. Start to go in wide trips here. Don't run to the left. Intercept that. Good tackle by Pace. And it's 2nd and 10. I'll go 4-2-5. I'm going to go cover 3. Yeah, I think their quarterbacks had a decent day. Let's do this. Play action. Wide open over there. Just nobody there to defend. Just nothing. Perfect play call. 1st and goal on the 1. And they're fixing to score on us. Thank the Lord our offense has been able to put up points. Otherwise, this would be another loss just because our defense has just really struggled at times today. They're going to run off tackle here, I'm afraid. I got nobody over there. Yep. And he's going to break the tackle. Jeez. Must be nice. We had one last year, and we used it as best we could. I'm scared to death of looking at how many broken tackles he's got today. Here's one thing I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to try to run this Dynasty as much as I can until the new college football game comes out. But if I got a little time left or something, I think I may try a little, maybe 04. I've got that game on my mind. It's limited in some parts, but it's been a long time since I played a game that didn't have impact players in it. And they're going onside kick here. At least he caught it. Just get down. So that's something I may be thinking about down the road. So this game is nowhere near over because we can't stop them. The good news is they really can't stop us. I'm going to flip power. Let's continue to run to the left. A lot of our touchdowns have been running to the left. So let's do this. Get a block or two. Get a 1st down, Allen. Good play there. Let's just keep running. We'll do tackle. I'm afraid to do triple at the moment. I don't want to be scared of it, but let's go to the left. I need to run some clock. That's my 4th quarter rule, so we'll do it. Again, their offense is just too good for me not to worry about them. Get a block right there. Get a block right. Good job. Get a 1st down. We're going to go out of bounds. I may try. Let's do counter. Let's just stay in wishbone. Again, if I'm going to go flex bone, I might as well just do triple. And I don't know if it's a good idea to run triple at the moment, nor basic option. I just don't really want to hand. I just want to hand it off at the moment. Let's go ahead and try this. Counter. Get a block right there. Right there. Right there. Ah. Golly. Speed. Good job. Look at this counter play. Now, I don't know. Is my tackle supposed to pull like that? I don't think so, but he did. Is that part of the offense? Either way, good block by my tight end for a touchdown. So we score a touchdown. They score a touchdown. You'd like to think they're going to be passing a lot more going forward, but if I was them, I'd keep running the ball. I mean, their halfback's going to get close to 250 now. That was the one little positive to 07. They toned down the impact players. Unfortunately, they jacked up so much other stuff, like that momentum meter. Just don't get me. I'm in a good mood, so I'm not going to talk about it. It's all right. Get a tackle, somebody. So they're on the 30. I'm going to go. Let's go cover 3. They're going gun normal, so there's no halfback direct in this formation. That was just a terrible throw. I don't know what that was. Fine by me, though. 2nd and 10. They're going 5 wide here. We're going to go dime. Quarters. I'm going to go here. We're going to spread out. I'm actually going to go after him myself. Let's see if I can get around this tackle. I may go to the outside this time. Nope. He plugged me up good, and that guy's wide open. Too easy. And they're going with something weird here. I got to be careful. Nope, they're going to pass it. Get him. Good job, defensive tackle. They'll probably go back to no huddle again. Ooh, good, they're not. Somebody came through. Good job. 45-21. I'm going to do an over front. Intercept that. There's that tight end. He's had a couple catches today. 3rd and 10. I'm going to go cloud. We can get a stop here. They'll probably punt it. We'll get the ball back, and we should maybe be able to kneel it out the rest of the way. And this ain't good. I'm going to let him handle it. Good job, impact safety. Pace making a play. I wasn't going to take him over. I'd probably bungle it. But thankfully he made a play right here. Good job. 4th and 10, and they're going for it. I got another backup defensive end here. He's humongous. I think he's like is he a defensive end? Looks like a defensive tackle. Intercept that. Good hit. So I can't run out the clock. Not like taking knees or anything. So what we can do is just run the ball a couple more times. Just get one more first down. That should do it. But a great win. Scary at times, but we got the win. Let's go over here. Get just good defense there. We can try ISO. Again, just let that clock run some more. I'm going to go back to the left. So good win. Our first conference win of the season. Can't take any of them for granted. It's good to see us beat a winless team finally. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and get a snap there. Get a field. We're going to get a touchdown again. Another touchdown. Nope, he's going to get caught. Great play. Now, I'm going to take a knee the rest of the way, but another great run. So it looks like we need to run to the left a lot more just because our left tackle done a good job. McDaniel done a good job. Great block right there by Newell. Great block there by our receiver. And I'm ready to get out of here. How about you? Let's go ahead and do a QB kneel. Do this a couple times. We'll look at some stats, top 25 scores. The next game's a big one. It should be our big recruiting weekend. We got at least 2 guys visiting. Hopefully maybe another one. We'll check all that out here in a second. Get a couple of snaps in here. Finish this thing up. Do that. We'll go ahead and call that again. We'll snap it one more time, and that should do it. Our offense played really well today. My hat's off to them. They've done a good job, especially the run game. We had a lot of big, long runs. A lot of it was wishbone-oriented, which I'm fine with. You know, whatever it takes to kind of stick with our theme. But I'll eventually try to run some triple out of wishbone. Half the time I forget. When I think wishbone, I'm thinking, hey, let's just hand the ball off. Sometimes it's just easier. 45-24. Good win, everybody. So that gets us, what, 3-1. And we're going to play some home games coming up. I think we got 2 straight home games. Great win. Let's go ahead and speed this part up. Campus Challenge. We should have some points awarded to us. Quite a few, as you can tell. It just keeps going through one through another. A lot of rushing. Look at all that rushing and passing. Let's go to stats and scores. So 576 yards. Needless to say, our offense played a whole lot better today than whatever we try to do against Northern Illinois. But they had 366 yards, so their offense done a pretty good job. They had 200 yards rushing. I know their halfback had well over 200 yards. I'm pretty sure the sack yardage takes into effect there. Passing, they done a little bit better job than we did, which I kind of expected that. We was able to get to the quarterback a few times. That helped. We only had 2 third-down situations. That shows you that your offense is doing its part. We don't have to go on third down twice. They didn't do a very good job on third down. 1 turnover apiece. I'm going to go to individual stats. I'm going to look at this halfback really quick. Yes, he had over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Only broke 7 tackles. Either way, he had a really good game. He's not the reason why they got beat. Let's just put it that way. All right, let's go back to ours. So, Carlton Jackson, 4 for 6, 153 yards. A couple of deep bombs is all it takes to kind of get the passing game going. And he got 1 touchdown out of that. Running the ball, Gardner, 227 yards. I guess this is his best game so far this season, I would guess. I'm trying to remember if he'd done better than that. 4 touchdowns on top of that. Jackson ended up with over 100 yards. Allen, 78 yards and 1 touchdown. Just really cool to see all of that. You go to receiving, Williams had the 2 big plays and the 1 touchdown and not much else after that. You look at defense, pace, impact safety, starting to pick things up. He led in tackles. Tackles for loss, Carter. I guess both of those was off the blitz that I try to throw at them quite a bit. You got sacks. We got 4 of them from 4 different players. Miranda, Carter, Showers, and Grant. And we had 1 big interception by Rogers. That was a Hail Mary play at the end of the first half. So let's get out of here. We got to sim the week. Look at recruiting, the magazine. Let's go sim the week. 3-1. Again, I think we've got Buffalo next, and that's our big recruiting weekend. Our first big one, at least. And it is Buffalo. So let me go look at the weekly top 25. So Georgia, Kansas State, Penn State, NC State. Then you got Virginia, Georgia Tech, LSU, Florida over Alabama. Cal got upset. Florida State won, USC. And then Texas Tech over A&M. Then you got Michigan, Michigan State, Tennessee. Then you got UCLA, Oklahoma, Nebraska got upset, Missouri and Ohio State got upset, and then Miami won. So there was, about 4 upsets there? Let's go to in-season recruiting. And here are our 5 guys. So McIntosh is visiting. We just don't know what he's into. Let's see, location. He doesn't care about academics, and he doesn't care about playing early. So it's one of the prestiges, more than likely, but I'm going to go with program prestige for him. Next up, Jason Coleman. Too bad he didn't come in to visit this week. That would have been nice because we got a positive pitch, but we'll wait on that. Next up, guard. Again, we're just kind of waiting for him to do something, and we already got the negative pitch anyways, but we got Randall ready to take a visit. We're going to have him visit this coming game, and he is not into coach prestige nor into playing time. Being a local kid, I'm going to try location. That's usually a good one to go to for 3-star kids. And then last but not least, the tackle, Victor Hampton. He's visiting in the next game. He's not into program prestige, and he's not into playing time. I'm going to go ahead and do location for him. So, again, next week, it's a big one for us. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25 polls, USC, LSU, Georgia, NC State, Florida, Toledo. Look at Toledo. Gee whiz. They may compete for a national championship if they can continue on. We got to, well, I don't feel comfortable us trying to get to a conference title to face them, but you never know. We can still maybe do that. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Georgia, LSU, Florida, USC, and then Georgia again. Looks like SEC is rocking and rolling. You go to Players of the Week and nationally. John David Booty put up crazy numbers, and a defensive tackle for Eastern Michigan had a crazy game. 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 10 tackles for loss. Golly, what a credible game by a defensive tackle. I don't ever remember a defensive tackle of mine ever having a game like that. Conference standings. Select that. And let's go to the East. So we're 1-1. Let's look at our team info screen. No injuries. Jackson, Gardner, Williams. I guess Williams will be our main receiver in terms of stats probably the rest of the year if we continue to attack with that play action. I need to flip it over to the other side every so often. Just depends on which safety is the worst. They had 2 terrible safeties we went up against today, so it didn't matter. Defensive leaders, Pace, Carter, and Henry. That may stay consistent all season. Really cool to see Pace lead right there, though. So we got Buffalo coming up. They are winless, okay? They're winless. They got a guard out. Their quarterback's got more interceptions than touchdowns. Their running back has only got 73 yards. Receiver just kind of there. They lost their last game to Western Michigan. Defensive leaders, just a bunch of random dudes. I remember a few of these names because we done that Buffalo Dynasty not too long ago. But that's what we got coming up. Buffalo. Our biggest game of the season because we got 3 guys visiting. If we could get 2 commitments, that would be incredible. 3 would be absolutely amazing, but I'll take whatever we can get. But at least we got equal talent, equal bad talent. Both are C overall teams. You can look at their stats. They don't do anything well. Again, they haven't won a single game. So who knows? But again, it all depends on where their impact players are at. If they got an impact halfback, it's going to be a struggle on defense. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get the win and maybe pick up a commitment or 2. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.